Hey everybody, ZJ here with you once again, and welcome to another episode of ZJ's Grab Bag, a series where I talk about whatever happens to be on my mind at the time. The gameplay that you're seeing in the background is a Kill Confirmed game that I can tell you was one of the most fun games of Kill Confirmed that I've ever played. Not particularly high scoring. I die a lot in this game, but this was so much fun. This was two teams running toward the middle of the map and opening fire. No dickbag snipers running around throwing off the flow of it. Just gun on gun, just crazy chaotic action. And I really did enjoy this game, and I enjoy any kind of game like this at all, where it's just chaos from beginning to end. And oddly enough, this is a game that actually reached the time limit. You know, I guess with everybody kind of mixing it up in the middle of the map, there were a lot more denies than there were confirmed. So that's all I'll say about the gameplay, and I do hope that you enjoy it. So on to today's topic. And today is Monday, and last night was the Academy Awards. And this might not be going where you think it's going, because believe it or not, I actually love the Academy Awards. I love them. I watch the Academy Awards every single year. It's a tradition in my house. I am an absolute movie fanatic. I love movies. I love going to movies, watching movies, talking about movies, and even debating them if the situation calls for it. But you know, being as much into movies as I am, this is one of the highlights of the year for me, for being someone who loves the movies as much as I do. Because, you know, essentially the Oscars are, you know, Hollywood's all-star game. You know, that's what it is. It's a group of people who are being honored for their contribution to their industry, and that's the best way I could explain it to people who just have no interest in it whatsoever. But I do the same thing every year. You know, I write down my predictions, and I write down who I think's going to win for every category out there. Across the board, and I stretch out on my recliner or lay down on my couch and get a big bowl of chips and some drinks and sit there and watch it. I don't watch any of the stuff that goes on before the show. I don't watch any of the red carpet crap. That's all just a waste of time. Don't watch anything afterwards, but just to sit down and enjoy it. I love everything about it. The tradition behind it, the history, the pageantry of the whole thing. It's just something I really enjoy watching. And that being said, I didn't get to fucking watch it. I didn't get to watch the Academy Awards. Literally one of three things I watch on television, and it's on once a year. And I missed out on it. And the reason for that is pretty simple. I don't have cable. I had my cable shut off quite a while back because it was a waste of money. Like I said before, I watch almost everything I watch is on the computer. Live streams, you know, I have Comcast, so I watch all the series that I watch that I have interest in. I see it the day after it comes out, and you know, I've never had a use for, I have not had a use for cable for quite a long time, and so last night was no different. You know, it was set up to, you know, watch the Oscars once it started, and I got on, you know, ABC's website and went to hit the live stream and got a black screen. And apparently, from what I've come to understand, is that whoever it is that's associated with ABC, who was dealing with the web stream and all that stuff, apparently forgot to go to fucking work yesterday because the button never got switched on, or there were problems with it. And essentially, a majority of the country ended up essentially getting blacked out, and myself included. So I was pretty aggravated about that. I kept sitting there waiting for it to come on and waiting for it to come on, and finally I started checking in social media, and I started seeing tweets and, you know, postings on Facebook and whatnot about there being you know, all kinds of technical problems and this and that. But way to go, assholes! You know, the one thing a fucking year I want to sit down and watch on your dumb fucking TV, and I can't even watch that. But it was aggravating. It was like a tradition broken. It's probably the first time in, I'd say, a decade at least, that I've missed the Academy Awards for something of, you know, beyond my control. I think I missed it one other time, but I was in the hospital, I think, at the time, so I had a pretty good reason for missing it then. But But, you know, that is what it is. What I ended up having to do was, there's a channel on YouTube called Schmoes Know, and these are guys who have review channels about movies, and I disagree with these guys on almost everything they review. Almost everything. But I continue to show support for them because I do enjoy watching anybody who does movie reviews and whatnot. And they were doing a podcast where they were talking about the Academy Awards as they were, you know, kind of live streaming the podcast while the review show podcast was on. Excuse me, man, I got tongue twisted. They had their podcast going while they were watching. I didn't get to see a damn bit of it, but I was listening to their reactions and, you know, of course, getting to hear who won what. And overall, I think I was pretty satisfied with it. I was pretty satisfied with who won, with the exception of Best Actor. What in the world does Leonardo DiCaprio have to do to win a fucking Oscar in this world? What's he got to do? What's he got to do? It's amazing for me to comprehend that Leonardo DiCaprio has never won an Oscar. He's never won a fucking Oscar. He's only been nominated 4 times in the last 20 years. That guy's been nominated 4 times. And if you look at that guy's filmography from like '94 when he did like Gilbert Grape up till, you know, like 2014, it's like a best of. Guy's been knocking it out of the fucking park there. For 20 years, this guy has been picking like really good roles and doing a great job. And even if the movie wasn't that great, you know, what was it, Shutter Island? That movie was fucking crap. It was crap, but he was great in it. He was fucking believable. And he had it in the bag. He had it wrapped up. Wolf of Wall Street, that was his moment, man. That was his time. He had it in the bag, everything was looking good, and then fucking Magic Mike, fucking Matthew McConaughey, steps in and fucking pulls the rug right out from under his ass. Couldn't believe it, man. I was actually shocked when I heard that. And, you know, I understand that, you know, McConaughey's role in Dallas Buyers Club was one that he really had to commit to, man. He had to do all kinds of shit to get ready for that role, but, I mean, damn, man. I mean, it's one time after another that DiCaprio is just getting stonewalled on his fucking Academy nominations. It's just unbelievable. And I have a theory, and that is, if you play someone with AIDS, you're going to win an Oscar. AIDS equals Academy Award. That's it. Tom Hanks, back in, I think it was '94 as well, dropped 30 pounds and played an AIDS-stricken guy in Philadelphia. And whammo, bam, he gets an Academy Award for Best Actor. Last year, Matthew McConaughey drops 15, 20 pounds for a guy stricken with AIDS. Boom, bammo, he gets the Academy Award for Best Actor. So there's your lesson for the day, guys, is to, you know, play somebody who has AIDS in a movie, and you're going to get an Academy Award. And it's fucking amazing, man. Mr. Spielberg, if you're watching, I have an idea for you. Here's how you can get, this is going to be a great idea. Make a movie where you cast Leonardo DiCaprio as a blind, AIDS-stricken, former slave-owning freedom fighter in pre-Civil War South plantation times, and have like Meryl Streep play his like incredibly overbearing, over-the-top, standard white racist person from that time frame, that era, and put like, you know, your supporting cast could be like Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper as like sympathetic, inbred people who are joining the cause, and that is their struggle. Put all that shit together. You sweep the fucking Oscars, man, from top to bottom. Best Picture, Best Director, Actor, Actress, Supporting Actor, Supporting Actress. Get a good sappy theme song to go with the thing. You get fucking, you know, Best Musical Score and all that. You know, film it down there where they do all the Django Unchained shit, and you get Best Cinematography and all that. It's a perfect fucking plan. That's your lesson for the day from your old pal ZJ, is you know, play someone who has AIDS in a movie, and you're going to get an Oscar. That's just all there is to it. But outside of him getting robbed, that was it. So that's going to wrap it up for me, everybody. I'm ZJ, as always. Thanks for watching.